Welcome to Rise Up Voices from the Front Lines, your window into relationship, identity, safety, emotional awareness, regulation and intelligence, unleashed potential, passion and purpose.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this special live announcement episode. Today, I finally get to share something really big with you, something meaningful, and something that we've been quietly building behind the scenes for a long time. This is the official launch of the BrightHeart Adventures project and our new BrightHeart fundraiser. And this episode is your behind the scenes pass into why we're doing this, what we've already accomplished, and where we're going next. So thank you for being here, and let's dive in. Let's talk about the world that our kids are growing up in. Kids today are navigating a world that is louder, faster, and more overwhelming than any generation before them. They're facing school lockdowns, community violence, disasters and evacuations, family instability, loss and grief, overwhelm, chronic stress, and a nervous system that often doesn't know how to make sense of any of this. And when kids don't have the language or skills to understand what they're feeling, those big feelings build up into fear, shutdown, anxiety, or behavior that adults often misinterpret as defiance. But here's the truth. Crisis changes kids. Stress changes kids. Chaos changes kids. We build resilient adults by building resilient kids first. Not later, not after the trauma takes hold. We have to start early. We start intentionally. We start with skills that actually work. That's why BrightHeart Adventures exists. So let's talk about what BrightHeart Adventures is. BrightHeart Adventures is a multi-layered, trauma-informed, emotionally intelligent, educational world built for kids grades 1 through 4. And it includes a 24-book illustrated children's series, a companion podcast, IACET-approved trainings for teachers, parents, and responders, kid-safe comfort care packs for real kids facing real crisis, and an entire cast of emotionally supportive characters who teach kids emotional awareness, emotional intelligence, self-trust, safety tools, resilience, empathy, and connection. At the heart of this series is Buddy, my real-life service dog and crisis response partner, and his tiny emotion dragon that goes by the name of Blaze. Blaze represents the big feelings that kids experience when things feel scary, overwhelming, or brand new. They're joined by Misty, a gentle cloud sprite who represents downregulated emotions like sadness, doubt, insecurity, and shutdown states. Together, these characters will help kids to deeply understand and connect with their feelings in a way that feels safe, comforting, and empowering. This is emotional education in a world that they can understand. So why are we unique and why are we positioned to do this? We are uniquely equipped to create this project because we're not theorists. We're responders and educators, and we're mental health and crisis professionals. Jamie and I support families, schools, and kids in crisis every day. We respond to disasters, emergencies, suicides, violence, missing persons cases, and community trauma. We work directly with the kids who are scared, hurting, displaced, confused, grieving, or trying to stay brave when the world around them feels unsafe. Buddy, the main character in our series, is not fictional. He's a real service dog who has comforted real children through real crisis events. We're not guessing what kids need. We're using the exact tools we teach in the field and translating them into a story universe that builds emotional safety, resilience, and skill development long after the crisis hits. This is a full circle approach focused on emotional safety, practical safety, relational safety, crisis readiness, resilience training, and real-world support. This goes far beyond the traditional check-the-box approaches that most schools and agencies have been stuck with. Let's talk about what we've already done. This project isn't hypothetical, it's already happening. Book 1 is fully written and illustration ready. And today we just hired our illustrator. The BrightHeart podcast is now in production. Our Kids Safe Resilience training is currently undergoing IACET certification so schools and agencies can receive continuing education credits. And we've already distributed over 400 Kids Safe Comfort Care Packs to real children experiencing crisis situations. The foundation's already been laid. The work has already begun. And now it's time to scale. So what is our mission? Publishing all 24 books. And this is where the new fundraiser comes in. We've officially launched the BrightHeart fundraiser, and our goal is to raise $50,000. And here's the exciting part. That $50,000 goal allows us to publish the entire 24-book BrightHeart Adventure series, all 24 books, fully illustrated, fully produced, ready to be delivered to schools, shelters, crisis centers, responder agencies, and kids in need. This means your support doesn't just fund a single book. Your support builds an entire universe of emotional safety, readiness, and resilience for children who need these tools the most. This is emotional education that grows with them. It's safety skill building made developmentally appropriate. It's resilience training they can understand and use. And it's a world designed for protection, healing, and hope. Let's talk about where the funding goes. Your support helps us to illustrate and publish all 24 books, create the BrightHeart podcast episodes, develop the IACET certified KidSafe training modules, distribute thousands of comfort care packs to kids facing crisis, and partner with schools, responders, crisis teams, and shelters across the country. This is a large-scale, long-term project with national impact, and we are ready for it. When a child learns emotional awareness early, they grow into an adult who understands themselves. When a child learns emotional intelligence early, they grow into an adult with empathy. When a child learns self-trust, they grow into an adult who makes safer decisions. When a child learns critical thinking and situational awareness, they grow into an adult who navigates crisis with clarity. When a child learns relational skills and connection, they grow into an adult who doesn't face the world alone. What we teach early becomes who we become later. BrightHeart Adventures is not just a project, it's an investment in the emotional, relational, and safety future of the next generation. So here's my invitation to you. If this message resonates with you, and if you care about children, safety, resilience, I invite you to join us. Our fundraiser is officially live, and I'll put the link below. Or go to givebutter.com/BrightHeart. One word, BrightHeart. Every donation matters. Every share matters. Every bit of support helps us put emotional safety tools into the hands of the children who need them the most. Thank you for believing in this mission. Thank you for standing with us. And thank you for helping us bring BrightHeart Adventures to life. Every child deserves a bright heart, a brave story, and a safe place to land.
Become a Rise Up Hero sponsor to provide mental wellness and crisis response resources for those who serve country and community. Join us in the Rise Up movement today.